Thank you. Well, friends, we've just arrived. We have a day. It's really beautiful. And the river has risen. It's crazy. Honestly, I'll be sharing pictures with you soon. It's impressive how much it's risen. Let's try it now and see what happens. Let's stir and check for worms. Look, there's a bazooka, a white bug. It's perfect for us. This log might help us at the shelter. Look. Today we switched fishing spots for the current. We'll cast here and start with doe, hoping for boga or carp. Oh, a nice valley. Hey, does anyone know why rising river levels always bring foam? Is it due to the current? But look, what's happening is crazy, the river. We just made 2 little casts here to get the spot ready. Soon, we're going to find some bait here to cast afloat where the water is calm. Because when the river rises, it drags all the insects and things that are on the shore, and the fish eat that. So it's really good bait right now. But look, it's crazy. Last time I went fishing, I forgot my favorite knife here. So if any fisherman found it and wants to return it, that's what happened. That day I came without a flashlight, and I didn't plan on staying until night, so I ended up forgetting the knife. Look at the roots of this tree. This tree has truly solid branches. Well, guys, look, this is how it turned out. The first shelter remains intact after 2 weeks. And there's also the little clay oven. Look. Hornito shelter. Made of clay. What are they saying? Should we come back here to do a night shoot? Obviously, reinforce the place. Is the little oven ready? Look how it turned out, honestly. It withstood everything, all the rain we've had these days. Let's see if there's any earthworm here. Here's one, but it's tiny. I swear that while I was coming, I thought I saw someone here. In broad daylight. Literally, I was coming from over there. And it looked like someone was coming over here. In a little while, we're going to use this sand to reinforce the floor where we're setting up camp, to avoid stepping all over and making mud. Look, after quite a long time, we just started to find a white bug. Look, very small, and I think I broke it. All right, little fire, done. For now, the food we have is an onion, a potato, and now we just have to wait for a bite. Let's use this. Sebastian, a friend, prepared and gave it to me. Let's also greet him. And well, we're going to be heating up some water here to have some coffee or something while we wait for a bite. All right, let's go. Subtitled by Calentar el Agua. Here we have some coffee. We have the little cup we're going to use. We brought oil and a frying pan in case we catch a fish. So now we just wait. Just smelling this coffee revives my energy.
The bite is really slow.
It must be because
The sliding door, the river rising, but let's prepare the fried vegetables. The potato is already half boiled, so it'll come out great, as will the onion.
the onion turned out great, really good. Look. Beyond the spiciness, it's mild. We should take advantage of that too. The place, the food, and this. Well, let's try with the mojarita before we start, to fish with fresh bait. Look, today we brought worms to switch things up, but what we're going to use now is to catch mojarras. They say the mandevilla has already come in, so let's see. Here's how I bait the hook so fish can't steal it. The mojarita keeps biting. I use a long-legged mojara hook. And I thread the whole worm onto it. There you see. Let's see if there's a bite. All right, let's cast to the bottom. With the fresh little fish I just caught, is catching little fish hard? Look how fast the river is flowing. It's crazy. I put on a double sinker. For the water, I was already planning to go down. I have the other part, in case it gets stripped off. Look, a little catfish. Let's save this one for the boya. Let's see if we can catch another mojara, because they stripped the rods. Only with mojara, friends, but the bite is there. Is it tough for mojara? There, I just finished casting. Ugh, they're really tiny mojaras. Let's try to catch one now and show you. Look at how the float moves. It's probably a little catfish, because they don't have the explosive bite like the mojaras. Look. There I baited the little catfish. Let's search for taro nearby where the water's still. All right, I'll give you an update. I moved the buoy I just cut over there with the bottom one. See, I just added a small hook. This size. I'm going to add some worms to catch some little catfish. And we're going to try with chicken guts. Because today, we didn't bring anything to eat. So, well, we're going to need to catch something to cook over the fire. Let's look for the little yellow mancholito and see what we find. Let's cast nearby. It ran a lot. Did you hook it? Look at that beautiful little fish. I broke the streak. There it is. This one isn't useful for us, obviously. Well, look. The sprint was so quick I couldn't prepare. Beautiful yellow for frying. Look. Nicely colored. We're calm, waiting for another bite. Honestly, so far it's been active with worms. We also have chicken guts for variety. The dough ball is still there, but hasn't been bitten yet. I think the river will settle into its course in a few days, since it's still running strong. Here comes another one, I think. Yeah, something's coming. It's tough. The hook not here. The fish is hooked. We're going to have to move. Let's let it run and come out naturally. Well, in the end, I ended up cutting it. Clearly, the fish must have gotten hooked down there on a stick or something, but oh well. We're going to have to set up another sliding rig. A little ball that I dropped. We're going to add another short leg hook. Let's start the fire to make some mate while we wait for another bite. Let's check for dry firewood. Ugh, Auntie. Well, look. He swallowed the hook with chicken gut bait. It's freezing. It must have been deep in the well. Well, I left them here to drain a bit. They're really fresh, so, well, let's take advantage and fish a little longer. Let's start preparing it. Check out this one from the lagoon. It's been a while since I caught one this nice. The yellow ones are beautiful. Look at my hand. It's just that they look small next to this one. I'm gonna throw all the fish guts from the ones we cleaned here at the place. Look how it runs here. Almost nothing remains of this part of the bridge. There are the little fish. In a little while, I'll get them ready. It's done. The usual seasoned salt. Salt it well first, then coat with flour, since they're sometimes not salted enough. When will you deliver everything? Enjoy your meal. Look what they're saying. I'm not sure if I should prepare this part of the lagunero, but look how it turned out. This is pure meat. Look how this turned out. Really just like it looks. Spectacular. Really, this is delicious. Well, notice that it's almost 5 in the afternoon, and in a little while the sun will be right in front of us. We're making the last round of mate while we wait here for another bite. How's the fishing where you are? Here, honestly, it's been pretty slow, at least for me. You see, the last few times it's been pretty hard for me to catch anything. And that's even though I've tried different baits. Chicken guts, I've tried liver, worms, dough, and no, nothing. Other times when the river would rise, it was a sure thing. You'd come back 2 days later and there'd be all kinds of bites, but notice this time there seems to be even less, especially since we tried in the river, and only those little yellow ones and those bites with worms in the fast currents. After that, the bites stopped. There were also so many snags that fishing became impossible. I decided to cast here. Just look at the lagunero. These spots are special for the laguneros, the taruchas. That was also what I was looking for today with the float, but it didn't happen either. That's why I tell you, it was more luck than anything else. I'm going to show you a bit so you can see the bridge from below. Look at that woodpecker over there. Well, friends, as always, I want to say thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being a part of this. And I'll see you at the next fishing trip.